Do we have to
But
wait for her?
no, I don't think so. I mean, I really, I think she'll just jump in. Unless you have specific questions for her, we can hold off.
Not really.
Okay, I said we can just get started.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Okay, and then wait, who was it that had a question on number 4?
Oh, I had a question from the prep
Sorry, I was still
assignment.
number 4.
So it was number,
Is it the numeral 4?
yeah, Roman numeral 4. Just that they did the formula ZO equals, X minus U, that formula, and then they got that. I was just wasn't sure um, what numbers they were using. If they were using it from the chart above, or if they were using it from number 2 to plug in those numbers. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. I think they, I think they're all related to number 2, which we would use that information.
Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to find out that answer, how they got it, but okay, yeah.
We can try to work it out together.
Okay. I just really quick, I guess. I know U is 47,
Yes.
and then X is 15.
X is no.
So 15 would be your N.
15 would be my N.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So what would be my X?
I'm not sure. I haven't done this problem. You're on number 2D4, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I was just wondering. Yeah, I was wondering what they used in the formula to get the answer. And the standard deviation, I guess, is 5 then.
Yep.
Okay.
And then 7.
Yeah, it was just X I was having a hard time figuring out.
Let me pull up the answer key and see if I can go off of that and figure it out. I do that a lot.
Yeah, I have the answer key here for that. Yeah.
Okay. Where is it?
It's on part 2.
So, so we know the null hypothesis. Let's see. So we know that mu is 47, but let's see. X would be. So would it just be the? Would it be the mean that they give you in the numerical descriptive statistics? That makes sense.
Like, have
Up
you
in
found for X in a different question?
Do you know who Wiz Khalifa is?
You asked if we find X in a different question?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No.
Let's see.
I mean, they give us the variance, the significance, 0.05, but I don't think that goes in our equation.
I lost my textbook. Where is it?
Well, I was getting second-hand highs, so.
But I mean, I can always just, when the TA comes, I can always just ask her too, just really fast. If we
Yeah.
don't want to take too much time.
Because that's a good question. I didn't work that far because I
Okay.
had other stuff going on, but I think it would just be the sample mean of all of those numbers above. So if we added all the numbers in that like box that it gives us,
Uh-huh.
that would be our X bar
Okay.
because it's like it's the sample mean.
I'm doing
Yeah.
it
So
right now.
I think let's run the numbers on that. I think that would give us.
No, because that gives us the mean, which is the 40, which is 47.
Let's see, 27 plus.
Oh.
It's like me trying to sing fast, a combination of my dyslexia.
That's funny that the answer key gives you the equation you're going to use, but what numbers but it doesn't give you the numbers you plug in.
Yeah.
So I think I got it. So I got the negative version of the answer.
Okay. What did
So-
you use for X?
So for X, it was the mean that they gave me. So 46.7333333.
Okay.
And then I went minus the average that they gave us in the problem of 47.
Okay.
And then I went divided by the standard deviation divided by the square root of 15.
Okay.
You've got the z-score that's on the key?
Yeah, I think. Let me try it again. I just got a different answer this time. Okay.
Let me try it out too.
Okay. Yeah, so I got the negative z-score.
Yeah, I got that too. Okay.
I get negative 0.206.
Yeah, I did that the first time. I got that the first time. But then if you just use 46.73, you'll get the same answer that they have.
Yeah, I did just the 46.732.
And I got negative 0.209.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
So I'm not sure how they got the positive. So we might have to
Yeah.
ask them. But
Okay. Oh, thank you. That helped.
yeah, I think we'll just have to check with the TA on how they got the positive. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Are you guys ready for the quiz now?
I am.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm ready. Okay.
I don't remember it flying off though.
Okay.
Well,
The null hypothesis. What?
Yeah. It's so the status quo.
Oh, you gotta eat it.
Yeah.
It's okay, I'll forgive you.
Whoa.
Quality.
I got scammed into agreeing to perform an
Everyone's
Kelly, are
on.
you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Have fun.
Is Kelly there?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Alright, there's just a lot of background noise. I can really tell.
All good. So number 3 is null hypothesis, right?
Yeah.
And so what would number 4 be? I'm not sure. Where-
The true.
That would be the null hypothesis as well.
Okay.
Or let me think.
So it involves equality?
Yeah, the null hypothesis is expressed with a null statement involving the equality.
Oh,
Okay.
Alright, so the null hypothesis for number 5.
yep.
I'm not eating that.
Yeah, I don't like to do that.
Two-tailed test.
I bet.
That
Okay.
means it equal 10.
Yeah, it'd have to be. It would have to be this. The.
You're a better woman now.
It's not equal to it. It's like the equal sign with a slash through it.
Yeah.
The third one.
Okay.
Yep.
And then the left-tailed would be when the mu is less than 10. So it'd be the first one.
Yep.
Mu is less than 10.
Oh, I
And
like.
then one would be mu is greater than 10. Okay.
Alright, number 9. P-value is less than.
Yep.
Wait.
Oh, wait, would result in failing to reject the null hypothesis.
Yeah. If the p-value is less than A, you will reject the null hypothesis.
But it's saying failing to reject the null hypothesis.
Failing to reject. Well.
They were up here. That's fun time.
So
So if we failed to reject the null hypothesis, that means that p value would be lower than A, right?
p-value would be greater than A. If the p-value is less than A or
So it's just like that look,
alpha,
but
then you
so
reject the null
it still
hypothesis.
works.
So,
I know,
greater.
but the question is saying which relationship would result in failing to reject the null
But I fell
hypothesis.
off stage.
The next question is saying what would result in rejecting the null hypothesis.
They don't sell.
So if number 10 is less than, wouldn't number 9 be greater than?
I think number 9
Yeah.
is less than and number 10 is greater than.
It still works, and it costs like.
Oh wait, no. Wait, you're right.
Another-
It's extreme, so.
Okay, you're right. So, what'd you say for 10?
So for 10, it has to be less than A.
And for 9, it has to be greater than A, right?
Greater than A.
Okay. We're good.
No way.
Then is that way. I would like have to think really hard which way is it.
Yeah.
So,
What's up, guys?
So number 9 is the second one, and number 10 is the first one.
wait, well, I have number 9 as the first one. So we're saying the p-value is greater than A when it's not rejected, right?
Oh no, you're right. I think I have my little thingies going the wrong way.
So number 9 would be the first one, and number 10 would be the second one, right?
Second. Yep. Yeah, p-value That's my dog. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay, so number 11. So wouldn't it be the third one? The average claim amount is greater than 1,500?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So then number 12 would be the first one, number A, or A, I guess.
Isn't that funny how we're so used to saying A, B, C, or D?
Yeah. Okay.
13. Whoops. There's companies and others.
So the insurance company assumes the distribution of the sample means is normal.
Yeah.
That should be because N is greater than 30.
30. Yeah.
Is that a
So
good
let's-
assumption?
Yeah, it should be. Because that's the central limit theorem rule. So it's that. Yeah.
What? No.
So that would be the central limit theorem for number 14.
Okay.
And then this statistic.
Statistic.
I think it's Z.
Easy.
Yeah, because in the lesson it says where Z is the test statistic, X is the sample mean, U is the population mean, and sigma is the standard deviation, and N is the sample size.
Okay.
Let me see.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so number 16. Okay.
Z score.
So let's do some math here. We're gonna be done before she even gets on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well. So
But we're busy. I'm not waiting around for people.
no, I
Yeah.
got stuff to do.
Okay.
Mean is 150.
Yep.
Standard deviation is 40.
Oh, that was yeah. Standard deviation is 40, and sample size is 36. How did the test go for you guys, by the way?
I passed, and I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
Although I wish I would have gotten a higher score because I got a 70 something, but I'm like,
Well, did it like?
I felt
Didn't
like
he
it
say
was
that?
kind of hard.
Yeah. Didn't he say there was gonna be 60 questions? He said that, but I only had like 30 something questions.
I had 30 something questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
I felt like they were very different from what we were, maybe not, but some of them were kind of worded different than what we were used to.
Yeah. I feel ya.
Yeah. But I'm not complaining.
Nope. Did you guys get negative 0.9?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. So the p-value, we're gonna have to use our applet, would be
So we have to use 3 decimal places, so it's negative. Whoops.
0.900,
Yeah. Okay.
I think. Oh, it's kind of weird, but
Where is this connected to?
So which side of the applet do you shade in for 17?
That's a good question. So it says the p-value is the probability of getting a test statistic that is at least as extreme as the one you got. A p-value is calculated by finding the area under the normal distribution curve that is more extreme, farther away from the mean than the z-score. So I don't even know what that means.
I feel like it would be the left side.
Just the
But-
left side?
Yeah. I could be wrong though.
See, I don't know. Let's see. Let me find where p-value is talked about. Do you guys have an idea? Because it says as extreme.
Yeah.
It seems like it would be the far left.
Yeah. P-value. Okay. At least as extreme as the one you calculated. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I think you guys are right. I think it would just be to the left.
Yeah.
So, did you get 0.184?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go with that.
And then it would be fail to reject the hypothesis, right?
Yeah, because it's greater than the variance.
Yeah.
Which one involves rejecting the null hypothesis when the null hypothesis is true? It'll be type 1,
1.
right?
Yes.
Hey, we're almost done. Researcher decided that instead of using blah blah. Okay, so if you have a smaller variance, that means
So that's like 1 out of 100.
right.
So the value of A is the probability of committing a type 1 error. So it'll
So if
be
you
decrease. Wait. The value.
Would it be the first one, the probability of a type 1 error would increase?
so
Oh.
a
Because you're
type 1,
making it harder to reject the null hypothesis.
but it says so if the p-value is less than a, we reject the null hypothesis. So
Yeah.
if the a value is smaller, it's going to be harder to find a p-value that's smaller than that, right?
So that means the null hypothesis is true.
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh man. Okay. This is like
I feel like the wording is kind of like throwing us off.
mind game. Okay. So we know that if the p-value is less than a, we reject the null hypothesis.
Yes.
So if we decrease a, make a smaller, it'll be harder for the p-value to be smaller than a, right? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so if it's harder for the p-value to be smaller than a,
Then the null hypothesis is true.
okay, the probability of a type 1 error, I think, oh man. Wouldn't it decrease? The probability of type 1 error decrease? Oh, jeez. Okay.
Let me read some stuff here.
I think we're just thinking about it too hard and the wording is kind of messing us up.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So if we decrease A, just the p-value is less than A.
I feel like type 1, wait.
Oh, wait. Okay, so the level of significance is the level. So the level of significance is a number to determine if the p-value is small enough to reject the null hypothesis, or the probability of making a type 1 error. So if the p-value is, so if it's harder to get a p-value that is low enough so that you reject the null hypothesis, the probability of you making a type 1 error would decrease.
Right.
And if the 1 error decreases, then type 2 error will increase. So it would be the second one, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm stuck between the second one or the last one.
I'm going to say the second one, but...
Yeah.
You found that in the reading, right?
Yeah, well, I think so, yeah. Or in the notes or something.
Yeah. That
prep
sounds
assignment.
right.
Yeah. But I think in the homework, I already did the homework thing, and I think that's one of the questions is about how if type 1 or type 2 will increase, how the other one responds. And so I think, yeah, I think that's what it's referring to.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it sounds right when you read that.
Yeah, it sounds hard, so
Yeah.
gotta be.
All right, 21.
Wouldn't it just be 0.05?
That's what I thought.
Yeah. I don't know if I wanted a fraction, but it won't let me enter in a fraction.
Okay. So that's like the same as saying 5%, 0.05. So I just put in 0.05.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if we're supposed to have 3 decimals or what, but
It doesn't say.
Usually
Usually says it like on that same question.
just put 0.05.
yeah.
0.05.
Oh my gosh.
All right, you ready?
So
Make sure they're all answered. Oh. Number 14, is that the law of large numbers?
no, that's the central limit theorem.
Oh. Oops.
The law of large numbers says that the bigger the sample you have, the smaller the standard deviation will be.
Oh, I was just looking that it was a large sample size.
Oh yeah.
I was jumping the gun.
So sweet.
Hey, we did good, guys.
Well done.
Freak. Finally. I feel like we always miss one. There's always one that like trips us up. Always. But
Well, there were some tricky ones.
yeah.
Well, we got them, so.
Right. Sweet.
Oh.
So, oh, what happened to? Aren't we missing a person?
Yeah.
Where's Shauna? I didn't even notice because I had my window down.
So did I.
Whoops. Well, she didn't text or email as I've had my phone with me. Well,
Hopefully we didn't leave her too far behind.
yeah, I'm sure she'll send a message out to us. All right. So next week, same time, same day?
Yeah. Maybe around 3 for the TA will work this time.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because it's already 40 minutes past when we started. So
Yeah, it is. Oh, did you get the email I sent you of what Brother Richmond sent about that question?
Yeah, that was kind of like the same thing he gave to me. He like didn't really help me. He just kind of like,
This is like
uh,
algebraic math.
yeah, I was like, I still don't know how to do it when you tell me how to do